Hello, hello, everyone. I said hello like 3 times. I'm sorry. Hello, everyone.
You're so
Welcome.
monotone. Come on then.
Welcome to the Shower Boys podcast, episode dos, number 2. I'm here, Henki, your host. Oh, I guess your host. And I'm here with my 3 main Shower Boys again. We have Steven.
Hello, guys. What's up?
We have Salt.
Hello. I didn't think we'd make it this far.
Wow. Thanks.
You
Thanks.
know what?
Thanks for
This is
the. Thanks for
so
the.
valid. You're
For the
so
belief,
valid.
the belief. Oh, I can't talk. The belief in me, Salt. And then there is William.
What's up? What's up?
We are here to talk about anything. Like we all watched Velma. We have all watched Velma in
Can you believe it?
preparation.
We tortured ourselves
It's kind of funny because
for
we
years.
recorded the episode, talked about Velma, even though we hadn't seen the show, which is
I
kind of
watched
funny.
it. I watched it like the other day. Like I'm so late. Like I just didn't even want it to begin watching it, but I did it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I would have seen it if I didn't convince Henki to watch it with me. During. Otherwise, I don't think I would have actually saw it. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
bro.
lie.
I don't know where I would have got the motivation to do it. So thank God we did it.
Didn't oh didn't you guys watch it together?
We did.
Are you
We
guys?
did. Yes.
And was it like did you guys stream it here or something?
We did stream it.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that. So
Fair
Okay.
enough. But yeah, it was. I think episodes are coming out today. Actually, well, today's Sunday. I don't know when this will come up.
Oh,
Probably be out on
God.
Monday.
Yeah,
Oh,
another.
I'm not sure, but when they came out, I was camping those episodes. I had seen the first two, and when they came out, the episodes 3 and 4, I was right on that shit.
Bro's a dedicated
Nice.
fan.
I just have to like
Honestly,
ask.
I might. Honestly, after this, I might continue watching it.
He's invested.
I gotta see what happens.
To be honest, I don't even blame you.
Yeah, we are so invested in this story. Oh my god.
So, guys, what is your actual like proper opinion?
Let's just go in
Yeah.
order. Let's start with Steven.
Steven, yeah,
Oh,
what is
you
your
want me to
opinion?
start?
About...
You want me to start first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Well, this is a great show to watch when you want to. How should I even start this? Like, you will actually enjoy the show if you're high. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be high to somehow enjoy it. That's what I'm saying
He gives
because
off stoner
I
vibes.
feel that.
everything is happening so fast in that show. Like, am I the only one who thinks this? Like, it's so weird, but
I don't know if I
Yeah,
think
to
it's
me, it
like
was,
stoner vibes.
Yeah. To me, it was really long. I felt like every episode was so long. It was like 50 minutes. I felt like, even though I just watched like 4 episodes, I felt like I watched like 2 seasons of Velma.
You went through the
Yeah.
entire.
they don't really chill with the jokes. Like, 95% of it is joke, but I think that's the point. The jokes, just the jokes, and they kind of like don't care about the story. They just want to make you mad. I think
And then
the whole
I
show
feel like
is just them wanting you to be mad and talk about it more. That's what's happening. I think.
that does sound. I feel like they don't intend to make you angry, but I feel like no, I think they do, but not the entire audience. They intend to make a certain group of people angry, and they are doing that. To be fair.
No, I don't think it's a certain group of people. I think they are making everyone angry, so we hate watch it. I guess.
Yeah, to be fair, hate generates income as well. That's how Big Mouth is still
Yes.
popular.
They don't care what kind of. They don't care what we say about it as long as you say it and talk about the show.
Fair enough. Yeah,
So we are the problem, guys.
we are the problem. We are also feeding into Velma being continuing. But I guess it's that argument now about these shows where it's like, do you want a show? You can't like criticize. You can't say, oh, don't watch the show, let's derail it, let's get it cancelled, and then be pissed off about actual good shows being cancelled, because in the end of the day, the art is subjective, innit? So that means like you're not gonna Like, like you as a whole, you have to have shows that you don't like.
No,
For-
you're spinning. Like people are always saying like these shows are getting canceled too often, but like I don't know. They can just these people are like being a bit of like hypocrites because like if it's something like Big Mouth, they really don't care for the people who are working on it. But if
Yeah.
another show gets canceled, they'll be like, oh no, these people are out of jobs. But they just if it's a show they
Oh,
don't like,
yes.
they don't care, man.
Yes, I heard
It's
about that.
dumb to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's picking and choosing. Like that's what I realized. I think I was doing it a bit as well. I didn't realize it myself. I realized it that wow. You only care about the industry when it's a show that you like. Like if it's a show that you don't like gets cancelled, you're not gonna give a fuck, are you? So yeah, I don't know. But when we
What
watched
about you?
Velma, I don't know.
What did you think of Velma?
Well, I said it to you before. I forgot. We watched it at like 1 a.m., which isn't.
Can I just say, that the only thing I really like about Velma as a show is the animation.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
kind
really
of
good.
agree with you on that.
They really did not had to animate that so good.
Yeah, it pisses me off because now it's like this show could actually be good.
Especially with Velma's hallucinations and stuff. That was
Yeah, those look so
I
creepy.
don't even know, man. It's just the story is incredibly mid.
Yes, it's incredibly big.
I don't think like they kind of plummeted in the first episode. I don't think they can come back from it. Like they made their deathbed already. I don't think the show can ever be good because of these first episodes.
Yeah,
And I think
I
it's
mean,
only
you're the
gonna
king.
get. I think it's only gonna get worse, and they know it, and they will deliberately will design the story and everything else to be as terrible as they can make it, because then
I mean, I
an engagement will.
I don't think they're going that
I don't
far.
think it's that. I don't think it's that bad. I think the problem is that. Okay, it's not good.
It's not good, but it's like
It's not good. It's not good. I don't think it's the worst thing ever created on mankind. I've seen much worse shows. I think the main
I
problem is
agree.
that it's just not Scooby Doo in it. It's just random kids. Like
but
obviously
I mean,
Velma's not Velma, Daphne's not Daphne, and Fred's not Fred. It's just I don't know.
mean, you know, the writer kind of wrote herself as Velma. So
Yes, we were
the
saying
writer
this.
is not actually the Velma we know. The writer is like
It's Mindy. It's Mindy
It's
killing her.
crazy
Yeah, that's
self-insert.
Self-insert Mindy
is
killing.
actually just cosplaying Velma.
Yeah, it is just cosplay. You can't just slap a green T-shirt on some random black dude and call him Shaggy. That's not Shaggy.
It's
Also,
true.
not Shaggy,
It's
he's
true.
Norville. He's Norville, and he's
To
the
be
best
fair,
character in the goddamn
Norville is
show.
actually quite a
Bro, I
goat.
actually love Norville.
Yeah.
He's actually
Norville's the
He's
only
like-
decent character in the
I
entire
actually
show.
liked Fred as a character. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like
Sometimes-
Fred?
I did not.
Sometimes,
Fred.
sometimes
I
I
don't see how you
actually
can. I don't see how you can like Fred because they kind of just made him the most unlikable character on purpose.
yeah,
He's
exactly.
that's
They made him
really,
incompetent. They made him like a dick. They made it like every like negative adjective you can attach to a person.
I mean, to be fair, you can like character even though he is kind of
Yeah.
like unlikable. Like look at Red Dead Redemption 2 Micah.
Yeah, like you can like unlikable like characters like in the sense that like
And I don't know, I kind of like the stereotypical spoiled rich kid thing. Like I like that.
I feel like I've seen it
Character
done
types,
way
but-
better
I
though.
don't know.
And she puts and Mindy like makes it so obvious like what she's trying to say. It's like, bro, we get it, man.
No subtlety at all with this show, yeah.
The thing that's my main problem with Velma, that like everything is so blatantly obvious, and it's just constant. Like it's not as if I don't agree with what she's saying as well. Like I agree with everything that she's saying, but she's just like,
I don't like the way she says it.
yeah, it's just weird the way
I
she says
think
it.
it's supposed to like come off as like she's supposed to be like smart and like she's like above it, but it just comes off as like whining and like complaining all the time. It gets really irritating, especially like when she never like really says anything really positive. For example, like her relationship with Norville or whatever. She's just always like rude to him for no reason, man. He's just trying his best. I don't.
To be fair,
Yeah, justice for Norville.
she's rude
Justice
to
for Norville.
everybody.
Justice for
And the
Did
show
Norville.
knows this.
you know what's weird? You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I cannot really.
Free Norville, man. Free Norville. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, but
Get him out of Velma, bro. Get him with a good show for real. Get him with inside joke. Well,
so basically,
Before
what I'm trying to say
cancellation.
is Velma is a Discord moderator that thinks that she's a tough cookie. I think.
uh,
I do feel like they might do some character development there. You know, it's not like the show's blind to her just being an asshole to everyone. Like Daphne like points it out. Like
it is pointed
she's
out.
just
maybe.
just an awful person to be around. But-
You know what? I realized everybody is an awful person except maybe Norville. I guess.
Norville's a nice guy, man.
In the gang,
Normal stand-up guy. He was about to sell his liver.
yeah,
for his
yeah.
kidney or some shit.
but I guess
That scene made me laugh. Where he's got headphones on, like bumping some shit.
Oh yeah,
And he's
that
like,
is funny.
"I'm
That is
never
that
gonna
was
take his
funny.
kidney."
I mean,
You know what?
even at the last episode, for the last episode that I saw, episode 4, it looks like he's gonna, like, the love interest with Velma is gonna be over and he's gonna
Yeah,
go
hopefully.
after a different person.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, stuff like that is like, it's not even that bad because they realize, like, even Fred is, like, changing as a person. So I don't think it's nearly as bad as everyone says. I think the only reason people really don't like is that it's not Scooby Doo and they're using it as, like, a mouthpiece for, like, whatever kind of stuff that they know people will be mad about. But besides that, I don't really think. I mean, it's also not very funny. But besides that,
Yeah,
I don't
true.
think it's like the worst thing ever.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
I mean, it's
I
like
actually
it is
agree
like
with that.
painfully unfunny.
yeah.
Painfully unfunny.
I agree.
The humor is so bad.
There was
It's
there
like-
was there was some funny jokes though. There was one.
It's like the most generalized and like outdated lines too. Like the line about like this is more
You know,
truth.
I heard
hash-
that
comedians before hashtag Me Too.
Nobody, yeah,
Like,
nobody
what
says
is
that.
that?
Nobody
Oh yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, those
No.
high school, like in that scene, it doesn't even make sense for her to be saying that. Like I can
No, it's
understand
so
why.
out of pocket. It's either like a 75-year-old wrote it or a robot wrote that.
You know, I actually heard that this show originally was wrote by Mindy Kaling, but she didn't really want it to attach the Scooby Doo in it. Like, HBO Max just said, HBO Max was basically like, okay, you need to choose what kind of like franchise do you want to go with. You want Scooby Doo? You're only allowed to like wrote something about Scooby Doo, and then she was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna wrote something about the franchise," and this is what she came up with. Only
Which
because,
explains why Velma was a self-insert character.
yeah,
Like an attached
And-
IP. No.
yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I heard this was a very quick decision, and she didn't even have time to react at first. So she wasn't very prepared for the change that they said.
I don't know. I
So,
feel like with a show like this, it's very easy to dogpile and just hate on it, and everyone's like, "Guys, check out this new show. It's really bad. Oh, is it really bad? Let me open HBO. Let me watch all 4 episodes. More episodes are coming out. It's gonna be worse. Let me watch all those 4 episodes." Like it's very easy to just like hate watch it, and I don't. Everyone's falling for that. I mean, to be fair, I think we pirated it at least, but I know people are actually gonna watch the show. Even if you do pirate it, the more you talk about it, everyone's
It's
gonna
generating
start
interest.
watching.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's revenue, man. And
it's crazy.
and the worst part about it is that it's not even. I don't think it's just. It's not good, but like, I've seen worse shows than this. I think even Family Guy is like, okay, I keep bringing up Family Guy, but I think there's some points where I think Family Guy is more insufferable than this to watch, at least.
Oh,
Or
definitely.
even like Big Mouth, man. It's just that they did like, it's a big IP, and their eyes are gonna be caught by like Velma's Indian, Norville's Black, and all this kind of stuff. It's just like, they know there are gonna be a group of people that are gonna be mad by this, and it's working. So
Yeah, fair enough. I think it's got a season 2 or something already. So, in like what, a month? Not even a month of it coming out. So
We
Also,
won. That's a W for animation community. We won.
also, I don't know
yeah, I
if you
guess we did.
guys saw what I saw, but let's talk about the writer a little bit because Mindy, because I found her a strange person overall. Like I didn't even know who she is. Did you guys
I didn't know
know
who
that she
Mindy
was
was
in?
either. I don't know who
Yeah, I knew
Mindy
she
is.
was in The Office, and I
Hey,
knew she was a
yeah, I
comedian.
was about to say that. Did you guys know she was in The Office? And
Mm-hmm.
did you guys know that she was basically
A writer.
I no, I was about to say she was in a set. Like this story is true. She was in a set with someone and she randomly like kissed a guy on set. She was meant she was going off script about something, and basically when the thing was over, when they shooted the scene, someone in said, "Oh my God, you can't do that! Like that's like that can be like an offense, you know, because she like kissed someone, a white guy, I think, and then she was like, then she was, I don't know, she wasn't bad basically, and she had to kiss someone. No, she didn't. She just did automatically, and then they called her out for it, and she was like, "Oh, but you're not gonna talk about this because I'm gonna like fire you on or something." Like I heard this in a YouTube video. This is her. Some YouTuber bashed her about being a horrible person.
That's crazy, man.
They're saying like Mindy violated some dude at work and told
Yeah.
him that she'd fire him if he said anything.
Yeah, but I mean, I actually don't know the specifics, but basically what happened is a coworker, I think, I don't know who exactly who, it wasn't the guy who kissed, but like, she called her out what she did, and Mindy was like, "Oh, if you're gonna say anything, or if you're gonna like, how should I put this?" like complain about somebody, I will make sure. I'm not quoting. I'm just like basically what she said to the person. I'm gonna like make sure they fire you or something.
How
That's
crazy.
basically what she said. So she's not very a wholesome person, in my opinion.
I don't really know. I don't really know anything about her. Well, except for what you just told me. So I guess,
Yeah.
but knowing from a show, I just feel like from this work, a piece of work, I feel like this Velma could just be like a lot
I don't
better if it
think
wasn't
she's
adult.
funny.
Like all these cringy all these like political like underlying like messages that she's putting into like every episode. It's not even underlying, blatant messages that she's putting into every episode.
Can
They
I
wouldn't be in a kid show, or they would be a lot more underlying, which would make it good. But I
yeah,
don't
can I
know.
ask who is this for exactly? Like, do you know the joke in the show when Velma was complaining? Oh, it's code for
Adults who watch cartoons. Yeah, I
adults to
don't know what
watch.
it's.
Yeah, like, bro, this is an adult cartoon. What the fuck do you
Oh my.
want us?
You know, yeah, I'm sorry not to like meta humor. I think it's like, do you like the kind of humor where they're like, "Oh, we're in a
You
show right
know,
now. You're
it.
watching an episode." I find that kind of silly. I mean,
I
it used to
wanted to
be
say
cool, but
this.
no. Yeah,
It
I
depends on the
wanted to
show. It
say
can be
this
funny
that
in the show. Like
I
Gumball
wanted to
did it
say
well,
this that
kind of.
metahuman can work. Metahuman can work. I like it, but not if it's in your face all the time. Like meta humor is something that works only when you least expect it.
Yeah.
But with Rick and Morty, for example, the meta humor was very great at the start when you
Yeah, I
don't
agree with that as
expect
well.
it. But now it's like 40% of the jokes are meta. Not 40. Sorry, 90%.
yeah.
And it's just like so tiring. It doesn't work anymore. It's only works when you least expect it, and they have to understand this. Velma has to understand
Yeah,
this.
the industry of the adult animation seems to always follow a norm. You know, before there was you had The Simpsons, and then you had Family Guy. Right now it's Rick and Morty, and
Yeah,
they're all
true.
like following the formula like that, like all cramming on how much sarcasm, how many meta jokes can you fit in to one
Exactly.
scene. And
Especially
I
like when
mean,
it's
Rick and
like
Morty.
cynical, like meta humor, like, oh, you're sitting here like watching my stupid show. I'm like, I mean, you're the one who's like, I don't understand. Like, for example, in Rick and Morty, they just make a lot of humor about like making fun of people who actually care about like the storylines that happen in the show. I'm like,
Yeah, that's very
then
annoying.
why? Like, do you want me not to care about what happens?
They wanted to make Rick and Morty like Family Guy. You know, they didn't really want it to.
They didn't want to
or
go into the story
at least
stuff.
what I'm seeing right now, I think they just didn't know what to do with the story overall, and they wanted to like scrap all the things.
Yeah.
And now they're like basically just making fun of their own storyline all the
At
time.
the base of it, Velma just feels like a soulless show. Like it feels like it was made by machines that are like trying to mimic what they think humor is like nowadays. And I think it was just made to piss everybody off as much as possible and get the most attention that way.
And it worked.
It worked. It definitely worked. They got a season 2. They got what was it, like the most views for a premiere animated show on HBO Max,
That's crazy.
even though it's like the only one.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish it was a children's show, as I said before, because then I feel like all these issues should be ironed out, and then she'd have to focus on the actual characters, because her humor wouldn't work and her agendas wouldn't be forced into the show all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll watch the rest. Maybe I will. I don't think I will. It depends. I doubt it though.
The funniest thing is the actual Scooby Doo Facebook page mentioned Velma, saying, "Oh my God, we're so excited! We're gonna like binge watch it! Oh my God!" I was like, "The fuck is this? Is this really
So is this what you want?
happening? Like what? You really just posted this on the actual official Facebook page of Scooby Doo."
I mean, yeah.
And it's not even
that
a kids cartoon. It's not even a kids cartoon at this point. Velma, I mean, but Scooby Doo
it's
is.
Scooby Doo property. They're gonna advertise it.
That's the thing. I don't even think this is not a proper Scooby Doo property. Or at least I just don't want to admit it because it's just so terrible in every way. It's just something new that I don't even know who's this for. So it's not for kids. It's not. It's like Scooby Doo is meant to be like a kids thing, like a kids franchise.
I mean, I don't think it can like. I don't think the problem is that it's not.
No,
I don't
the
think
problem,
like,
the problem
they
is
could
not
make
that.
an adult Scooby Doo that worked. Like they could have went like really into the horror elements. Like they could have made it like, just like imagine like a Scooby Doo show where like the actual monsters were like not just like people in a mask, but like they were actually solving like interesting mysteries. Like for like if they did like Scooby Doo but like Stranger Things basically, where they're like solving a mystery and there's like actual monsters and stuff. That could have worked as an adult like Scooby Doo show if they wanted to do that, but instead they did this like
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what Velma is. I'm trying to
Mindy
describe
Mindy
what-
Kaling
How do you
fanfiction.
Oh wait.
Imagine a Stranger Things like style Scooby Doo show.
That would be kind of
High
goated.
budget CGI, and it's like really well acted too.
That'd be really
Shaggy's
goated.
like on the brink of death.
Have
That'd
y'all
be
seen
kinda
like the
cool.
live action Scooby Doos? Like the live action Scooby Doo movies? No.
I have
Like,
seen the
shit,
first
yeah.
one.
That's some shit.
Like they have like, I mean that's like kind of like the kind of humor they have, and that isn't like necessarily for kids.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like
Oh yeah,
But, like-
especially the first one. You know the island one.
The other one's really
the
funny.
Zombie Island or the animated one, or what do you mean?
The first one where they go on
the-
like a vacation and
The
then like
one first Scooby Doo movie. You know,
Wait.
What-
What about the animated movies with John Cena?
I've never seen
Crazy
the animated
nose.
Scooby Doo.
Oh, I think I didn't see that one, but I
There's
like
so many.
heard
There's so
about
many.
it.
There's so
Scooby-Doo
many
crossover.
animated ones. Yeah, have you seen Cyber Chase? That's a banging one. Cyber
Oh,
Chase
yes,
is
I
goated.
Cyber Chase, yes.
That's goated.
Is that when they were in the simulation?
Yeah, that was goated, bro. I love that one.
Yeah.
I watched the first ever episode of Scooby Doo.
It's like the original '90s show.
No,
whatever.
1969 is the first ever episode.
Oh, gee, nice.
Yeah, it's Scooby Doo's old, bro.
It is
Yeah.
old.
I
The
mean,
voice acting was crazy.
I don't know. You know when you open like your TV, like there's different channels. You have like Cartoon Network, and then there's another channel called Boomerang where they played like the old.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera.
Boomerang's a banger.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
Boomerang,
used to watch
classic.
that. I used to watch that.
Everyone
yeah.
did.
You know the good thing about that channel, like they never had. Oh wait, this might be an American only thing, but they never had any like adverts on that channel. It's just like
Oh,
I don't
they
think
had like
maybe that. I don't know. I
Winnie
don't
the
remember.
Pooh, they had Johnny
Oh.
Quest.
I
They
used
had
to watch it all night.
Flintstones, Jetsons.
They had Johnny Test. They had
No.
Tom and Jerry. They had Looney Tunes. They had Scooby Doo. They had all like the
They did
slapstick
not have
humor.
Johnny Test, bro. They did
Johnny
not
Test, what are you talking
They did
about?
not have Johnny Test.
They had Johnny Test. No, I thought Johnny Test was a CN show.
No, I think they did.
Johnny
I
Test is a
think
CN
Boomerang
show.
started having like Boomerang didn't always have like Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, yeah, they had like
Hold on,
some like
hey.
shows that like stopped airing on.
Yeah,
Cartoon
Johnny
Network.
Test is part of
They had, like,
those.
the Sonic Boom
That's
show.
stopped airing.
No, guys,
Uh,
wait. Actually, I think he might be right. I'm actually here. I typed in Boomerang shows, and I was very weirded out to find out Be Cool Scooby Doo was in here.
Yeah, because it's Hanna-Barbera
I'm not
property.
gonna lie.
Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab.
I was rocking with Be Cool Scooby Doo. I like the
But I
dance
just-
on that.
It's
But I
funny.
just
Yeah, I
don't
like that
see-
one.
Johnny Bravo here, so
Everybody
Yeah,
hated it when
they-
it first came out, but when I watched the first episode, I found it hilarious. So
Johnny Bravo.
no, Be Cool
Oh, no.
Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah,
Daphne
he's
is
there.
I don't
Oh,
like
I
how the
wanted to.
characters look, but like, no. You get over it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
no,
they're bug eyes.
no.
Yeah,
You know who I was thinking of? No, I wasn't thinking of Johnny Bravo. I was thinking of Johnny Test. That's why I was weirded out when you said that. My mind is bad.
Yeah, I remember that being. It might have not been though. It might have just been on CN. But I swear,
No, because Johnny Bravo was.
no, not Johnny. I know Johnny Bravo was on Boomerang. I know that, but I'm talking about Johnny Test.
Exclusive. Yeah.
I'm not. He might have just been on CN though. I don't know. But
it
yeah,
just came back recently, didn't it?
it did. I don't
on
think.
Netflix.
Oh.
I
What's
didn't.
on Netflix?
They revived Johnny Test. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch it.
I don't think
I didn't
anybody
watch
watched
it
it.
Nobody
Why
watched
did
that
nobody
shit,
talk
but he
about
did
that?
it.
Nobody.
We should make a drinking game out of that. Like every time you hear a whiplash, take a shot.
Bro, Johnny
Yeah.
Test was mid.
Yeah, bro.
And you know
The
what the
remakes
crazy
are
part is?
crazy.
You know what
I
the
think
crazy
we-
part is? I actually liked it.
I liked it. It's goated, bro. You guys don't
It's
see
goated.
vision.
I think the way you don't like Shrek is the way I don't like Johnny Test.
Fast.
You can like Shrek, man. Why you not
I don't think Johnny Test is good though. Like you actually think Shrek is good. I don't think Johnny Test is good. I just liked it as a kid. Like, if I watch it now, I'd probably cringe out at the time.
Shrek is revolutionary, man.
Okay.
I think
Shaped the
Shrek
generation.
was revolutionary. I think because of the animation alone, and the storytelling was great too. But like at the time, it was kind of generic. I think
When did Shrek come out?
2001. I think right.
Oh,
I just don't
that's
care about
old,
Shrek
Or
at all.
2002
So.
maybe. I'm not sure.
you know movies that nobody talks about.
What?
You know, Ice Age, bro. Why is no one like that's such a forgettable franchise?
It's not forgettable. It's just like what's there to talk about with Ice Age? Like,
Exactly. It had like no influence on anyone ever. Everyone talks.
Everything I hear about that movie is like the kid's like #1 go-to insult at school is like you look like Sid the Sloth.
wow.
I hear people don't like the Ice Age baby for some reason.
Apparently, they found the rat finally found the acorn. Not the rat, the squirrel found the acorn in Ice Age, like in Ice
Nobody
Age 5 or
talks-
something.
No, but really think about it. Like every movie, like even Shrek and like Under Train the Dragon, they had like an influence on pop culture. Nobody has like pop culture
It's
stuff
Ice
about
Age.
it. Like Ice Age, and there were like 6 Ice Ages. Like,
Yeah, true, there was loads.
Really, let that sink in.
I haven't even
Where?
watched one Ice Age movie at all.
I've seen the first
I don't
4.
care.
I never saw
Like,
5 or 6.
You are missing anything.
Oh my god, that was $1 billion franchise. They had merch, fucked up
Yeah,
merch.
bro. It sold
Scrap.
like in
Well,
I've
cinemas
never
and
seen
shit.
an Ice Age plushie, man. I've never seen Ice Age. Why? I think Ice Age was a hoax. I don't think Ice Age actually.
Ice Age wasn't
Maybe
real.
it's the Mandela effect. We actually thought Ice Age was the franchise, but it's actually not.
To the whole fever dream.
It's a
It's a
simulation.
social experiment.
This is that stage is a social experiment. Oh, like
God.
literally ask one. Oh, you seen Ice Age? Yeah. What happened in it? Oh,
Nothing.
yeah. Damn. I guess I did.
Nobody
see Ice Age.
cares.
Yeah, and then have you guys heard that when the studio shut down recently, they made a last animation about that squirrel getting his nut?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what I was saying. Apparently, he finally got the egg. Or the
Yeah,
nut.
the
What it
last
was.
movie they did was Spies in Disguise, and I didn't watch it. It had Will Smith though. Was it Will Smith? Yeah.
Spy. Oh, it's a really old film, like rip off Spy Kids. Like, no.
No, no.
Is it new?
It's a movie where Will Smith gets turned into a pigeon.
Oh.
Oh,
You
I
never
have
heard
no
of it?
idea what I'm talking about. Then never mind.
Oh yeah, that's
Let
the
me look
gif
up.
with him like backing into a car.
What?
Like he sits down.
yeah, but and then there's a giant explosion.
Yeah. The car's like Tokyo drifting up on it. And he sits
Oh, I
down.
recognize this.
If I sent you an image, you would remember.
Yeah, I recognize this. There's memes.
And I did not see it. You know, I watched I was supposed to watch that movie, but instead I watched. What was the name of the last Star Wars movie? Like in the prequel series? I mean sequels.
Not the
Was it
Last
Last
Jedi.
Jedi?
No, it was what was it called? I forgot.
Jedi
Not the Return.
Return. Wait, hold on. I need Google.
Star Wars the. No.
That was Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of the Skywalker. You watched that instead.
Yeah.
You watched that mid instead. Crazy.
Yeah, I watched it, and the only other Star Wars movie I seen at the time was Force Awakens. So
You just skipped the Last Jedi.
no, I didn't want to go see it. I accidentally watched it instead of Spies in Disguise.
Nice.
Apparently, everyone hated it, but
Yeah.
I don't think I think like Star Wars fans or like Sonic fans, like they've only had like 3 good movies or 3 good franchise like things in their franchise, and they pretend it's good.
Yep.
Like-
That's actually true. Star Wars movies aren't good, bro. There's like 2 good Star Wars movies for being real.
Bold take. Yeah, bold take. I've never watched Star Wars, but I know a lot of people that would crucify you for saying that.
Yeah, cause no, I'm gonna be real here. Half the Star Wars prequels, they're all ass. I'm gonna do the prequels first, because 30-year-old boomers have this thing where they like the prequels, and they're not good. They're not good. That's what you think, yeah. But all these old people are like, no, I actually like episode 1. I actually like episode. No, you shouldn't like. No guilty pleasure. They're shit. They're dog shit. They're terrible. Don't try and make it out to be good. It's not good. It's not like Mega Man where it's like everybody hated it when it first came out and everybody now loves it. No.
People weren't rocking with Mega Man.
Yeah, when Mega Man first came, nobody liked Mega Man when it
Yeah.
first came out.
Mega
we are
Man.
talking about franchises, but I just don't know. What do you think about Harry Potter?
I'm British.
Holy sleep, I hate British.
I'm
people.
British, so I mean,
Okay,
I'm not gonna hate
I'm
it,
not
am I?
talking about British people here. I'm talking about Harry Potter.
Yeah, but
Are
like
you
as a
talking
British
about the movies
person,
or the books?
I've only read the books. So.
Both, I guess.
I've only read the
Uh,
book.
I haven't read the books sadly, but I did watch the movies.
I enjoyed the
I don't
books.
I don't like chosen one stories, man. I don't like this guy. Like this guy was special. He was dead. No, that's dumb to me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair. So
But
I
besides
enjoyed
that,
it,
I think Harry Potter's a cool dude. Like he's actually really sick as a main character.
but like, there's things where you think about it that
Like
kind of annoy
In
me.
the clips I've seen, I've never seen the Harry Potter movie. I
Wow.
tried reading the book and then I fell asleep because like she like spends like 20 pages describing the fucking wall and it's really boring. But it's really I don't know.
Oh my
No.
god, and I heard people say, "Oh my god, you have to read the books." Okay, if you're not reading the books and just the movies,
Maybe there's
you are an incel. I heard people calling me that already, but I just can't. I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I like.
Harry. I don't know. I wanted to lead up to this one. You guys know there's gonna be a Harry Potter game. In
Oh
this
yeah, the Hogwarts Legacy or something.
Hogwarts Legacy. They are really mad. Like, Twitter people are really mad. They try to boycott
Oh my
this game
God.
so many times.
People on
For
Twitter.
so
man.
many stupid. I'm
People
not
are
gonna say a
shocked.
new thing. It's like people on Twitter are always mad, but it's so ridiculous to me. As though
Why are they mad?
Why are they mad about it
because
being?
because J.K. Rowling, to be honest, with their transphobic comments.
Oh,
I mean,
And because in the story of the game, there are trolls, and that somehow meant to insinuate that they, the writers, hate Jewish people because that's some kind of stereotype
Bro,
of
what?
trolls.
Twitter is reaching.
Yeah, they
ties
are.
them to
They are
being Jewish.
reaching, but like, I guess this is some kind of stereotype, but I've never heard about this at all. That trolls are some kind of bad word, bad Jewish. I don't even know, man. It's so ridiculous, but it's so funny at the same time.
I feel like they just made trolls, bro. If you're calling it like anti-Semitic, then you're the one assigning it Jewish.
They look
the
like
fucking
yeah.
You can't even write anything anymore. Like everything you will ever write will be somehow connected to racism, no
Let
matter
me
what.
Google what these Harry Potter trolls look like.
Hogwarts Legacy troll. I don't even know. No.
Bro, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, the Harry Potter like thing as a whole, like, it's pretty yikes when you consider what J.K. Rowling's been saying. But like, I don't know. I don't really
even know,
care.
man. I don't even know what I forgot what she said, but like people are still mad. And I don't think she'll ever recover.
Yeah, I
think
mean, she probably doesn't deserve to recover from that. But what they're getting angry about right now, I don't think that warrants any anger. To be honest, I think they just drew trolls. I don't think they had racist intentions. To be honest.
Yeah, no. The intention. The intention is what really matters there. I don't think they wanted to be racist or anything. They're just creating a game at the end of the day, but people are so dumb. Like they want something to be mad about because their life is just so boring. Especially on Twitter, guys, I can't. I cannot tell you guys how much I hate that place, even though I'm on it a lot.
I'm gonna say I'm onto it quite a bit, but not for like. Not, I don't know anything. I'm only for Twitter for like sports and stuff, so I guess it's different.
I care somewhat about what is trending, but most of the times it's just like people screaming at each other.
Oh, it's Ross. Oh, we won.
Well, Ross is here. Well, guys, our fifth guest is about to arrive. If he can arrive.
Call this episode the Ross episode.
Yeah, the Ross episode. If you could, Ross, if you could put your hand up in the call, I could probably help too. I mean, if you don't want to join, that's also fine. But yes, how was your guys' weekends? Let me be nice.
Oh, was it the weekend? Okay.
Well, the weekend's almost over, but yeah.
It's everybody.
Oh, it's Ross. Everybody, we're mid-episode, but
hello, Ross.
Be welcome to our
Hello.
fifth guest.
Hello, everyone.
It's Ross.
So, what do you think about Velma, Ross?
Yeah.
About which?
About Velma, the best show.
Oh, pretty good show now.
A pretty good show.
Okay,
Jeez.
that's an okay thing to say.
Why do you think it's a pretty
him
good
out-
show?
get him out,
Now I'm
Ross.
interested now. I'm interested.
Yeah, tell me. Was that sarcastic?
Ross, was that sarcastic
done.
or not? Now I'm confused.
British people are never sarcastic, man.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Ross isn't British.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not British.
True.
Irish people
What's
always are real. They're so real all the time. From the one Irish person I know. Well, I knew another guy, but he was kind of weird.
I
Bismuth.
hear Irish people slur their words together, like I don't know how to describe it. Like they mix words together in like, oh, this sounds rude, but you know what I mean. Like
Is that sterilized?
don't
Use
really-
3 words.
You're fucking Egypt.
like a dialect. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, well, that's more slang. I don't know
True.
about mixing words together.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough.
We've all said
Fair
fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
How long ago was the potato famine?
Long enough. I mean, I wasn't alive during it anyway, so
Fair enough.
I fortunately did not suffer.
So, you guys want to talk about Justin Roiland and his allegations?
I mean, I don't know what else to talk about.
I have nothing really. I mean, Yeah, bad dude. Rick and Morty,
That's bad.
dude. That's not.
It's not a good
that's
thing.
No good. It's no good. That's what Sonic says. Yeah, that's no good.
Rick and Morty fell off after season 3 anyway.
Yeah, I didn't like season 4 as much as season 3, and I've not seen season 5 and
I was
6.
hearing people
So.
say that season 6 was getting good. Like,
Yeah,
the
everybody
whole
was
Rick and
loving it,
Morty
to be fair.
status.
Yeah.
Without spoilers, I'll just say the same way that episode 1 starts, like what they want to do in episode 1 is the same thing that they want to do in episode 10. So they're
Okay.
kind of like,
So it's like it gets good, then it just stays the same. Like,
like
nothing changes.
they give you the illusion of plot progression, but it's not.
Yeah, but it's just a big troll overall. It's not plot progression at all.
That like gimmick isn't funny when you do it again and again and again
Take
and
a
again.
Rick.
They really did not wanted to give us something about evil Morty, and none of it. They just like was kind of
I mean, they
forced to.
They
They
did.
did, but they did.
But they were
At
like,
the end of
they're
the day,
doing
they
it like
did.
in the way that I'm gonna do it, but I just want you to know I don't want to do it, and if you care about this plot line, you're stupid.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting. They wanted to.
I get it, guys. We made a show and we don't actually like half of the.
We don't actually care, man.
Yeah,
We care.
so hilarious, man.
I think it's because Justin Roiland like writes a lot of shows nowadays. I don't.
Oh yeah, but he's no longer a writer.
Yeah, he's no longer doing
Oh,
anything
really?
right now. But...
Yeah, he's no longer a writer. It's
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, I didn't even know that.
Do you think Justin Roiland was just drinking, beating his wife while he was writing the show? That's why it's so bad.
Oh, Rick and Morty was real. Rick wasn't a character. That was him.
Whoa.
That was him. It was
No.
method acting.
He doesn't exist in real life. No
It was
way.
method acting. You know the guy who plays.
Apparently-
You know the guy who plays Will in Stranger Things is actually gay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
in
He
real
came
life?
out. Yeah, he came out.
Crazy.
Well, listen here,
And then
I mean,
There's
I don't know what to say
Yeah,
to that.
that's
That-
Cool.
I mean, I don't think anybody was like surprised. But,
Yeah, I'm not surprised by
Oh,
the
I heard
size.
about that. Yeah, even though I don't know the actor. I
You know
did
when Will,
read a
like-
bunch of stuff about it.
Wait, has everybody here seen the recent season of Stranger Things? Or this
I
recent
have,
part?
yeah.
No.
Well, maybe I shouldn't say then. But like, I don't know. When the show when it happened, yeah, I was like, oh, I did not see that coming at all. I don't know how though. I think it was probably
How did
really
you
obvious.
not?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize
They
it.
even like, yeah.
I just didn't realize it. I was like, oh,
Bro,
oh.
I remember when he was walking into that school and he had like the most fruity walk ever. It was like, oh yeah, he's a member. I see. We accept that.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, bro.
Songs and that, like,
It was method acting, man. It was method acting. You understand?
Oh god.
I think I'm like, I understand what you mean. Like the dude from Glass Onion. I didn't even know he was gay until he mentioned it. It's like, oh, I should have known. He mentioned it in the first movie, right?
Who?
Henki? The detective did.
he did.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
What a movie. Knives Out. Goated. Both
Yeah,
movies.
you guys should see it. You guys should all see Nice Out.
The 1st
I've
one's really
seen
good.
it browsing through Netflix. I saw Dave Bautista and the dude Daniel. Was it Daniel Craig? Is that the
Oh, what a
James
goat,
Bond, dude.
yeah.
And
That-
Keith Stanfield.
Daniel Craig's like character in both movies. Incredible. He's so
I found out
goated.
he's not actually American in real life. Like he
He's
doesn't have
fucking
the same
James
accent.
Bond. He's James Bond playing a southern like detective.
Is he
Incredible.
actually James?
Oh, in that
Wait,
movie?
the guy who plays
Daniel
James
Craig
Bond
is James
too?
Bond, yes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
Is he British in real
Yeah,
life?
yeah, he's British.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
that's unfortunate, man.
It's
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
It's goated. You guys are haters.
Imagine being like British in real life, man.
Imagine not being British in real life.
Imagine being British.
Imagine being British. Wait, what? I mean,
Yeah.
imagine not being British. Wait, imagine not
I
being
don't
British.
want to imagine that. I don't want to have nightmares.
About not being British? Yeah, fairs. Thank God you are British,
Like-
Stephen.
Is the
What?
UK
No.
actually like a good place to be in?
No.
The United Kingdom.
Well, obviously it's like a good
No.
like. Obviously it's like a well nice like a good country. Like like it's not like a shithole or anything.
I
But
mean,
like,
what
That's
is a good
depressing, man.
country? What is a good country,
These-
to be honest?
Do you see like straight teeth all over the sidewalk when you walk down the road?
no, I see a lot of crooked teeth all the time.
Oh my god, that meme, I cannot. whenever I see a crooked tooth meme
I
about
think
British people,
I always say this.
I
English is just very depressing. Everyone here is just
yeah,
miserable.
it rains all the time. What do you want from it? Like,
Yeah,
I get
everyone.
depressed if I, yeah, bro.
you know, the
I
weather
love rain.
affects your mood.
It does affect our mood heavily. I feel like that's probably the good thing about Ireland is it's like so like enclosed place, so nobody like they can be happy, you know.
I mean, it's not like it's impossible to be happy, but you know.
Our Britishness doesn't spread to Ireland. I'm miserable in this.
Irish people.
Irish people are pretty miserable too.
No, never mind. Maybe
What do
just
you mean, bro? You got
Everywhere is
people. You got
depressing.
Jacksepticeye.
yeah, you got him.
Jacksepticeye doesn't even live in Ireland anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in somewhere in the UK. What is it called? Burn.
Bristol, I think.
Bristol. Oh, he lives in a nice place then. To be fair.
Yeah.
What's the
I mean-
name where like all the like famous YouTubers live in the
Yeah, I'm
UK?
in Bristol too.
No,
Oh.
PewDiePie lived in Brighton. Don't know where
Brighton,
else.
yes, that's like isn't that like the LA for like UK man?
No,
Bro.
it's just like full of gay people.
Well,
That's
still
all
like-
really. Nothing against gay
that-
people, but it's
still
like
San
known to be
Francisco,
like
by the way.
the
Is
most
that
like.
literally the
It's just it has the most population of gay people in England. That's all. That's the only thing I know about Brighton, to be honest.
So basically, San Francisco.
That's where they all go.
And it's known
That's
to be
what you
very
guys are
progressive,
too.
to be fair. So maybe it is the LA of, but it's not
I
London.
don't
So
know.
I don't know.
I've never. Have you been there?
No, I don't live anywhere near there. I live in the north.
Fair enough.
I live in the Gary in the pub area.
You're north. You're the north.
Yes.
Come on, I might say something controversial here, and I'm sorry if we're gonna get cancelled, but
What?
LA is kind of trash.
But you never even been to. Have you been to LA, Stephen?
No, but you know what? I don't really want to.
Fair
Why?
enough.
Fairs.
Why?
I think I'm the only one here
Because-
who's been to LA.
Will have you been
what
to
do
LA?
what am I gonna see now? I don't want to see a lot of homeless persons in LA. I actually I actually saw that the Walk of Fame used to be like such a great like tourist location, but now it's very hard to see. Like it's very hard to see the streets without at least seeing two homeless guys just sitting there. I don't know.
LA
It's
does have
very,
a problem with
it's
homeless
very
people.
depressing.
Yeah.
It's very depressing.
I mean, it's not like there wasn't there before. Like Hollywood is
Well, sure.
notoriously like a pretty shitty neighborhood.
But I think they know how to hide it. That's the fact. In the media, you can barely see anything, but it's not good. It's really not.
Yeah,
It's not
Skid
great.
Row is crazy. It's literally just long roads full of tents.
Mm.
It looks rich, but it just looks rich.
I wonder. Would you guys ever? Oh, would you guys ever live in? You guys ever live in America? The non-Americans, Ross, Stephen. Would you guys ever live in America?
I might go over there, like, you know, during your university, you get to go a year abroad for 1 year. It's called an Erasmus year. I might go over there to, like, work for a little bit or study, but I can't see myself ever, like, you know, living there long term. I don't think it'd be my thing.
Fair enough.
I've thought
Just-
about it a lot.
Just not even because of. Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I thought about it a lot, and I still do it sometimes. And I really like hating America, like I just did right now. But if I had the chance, I would like just go and see what life is, what different, how different the life is there. You know, and I'm just generally a person that would like to travel the world. So yeah, but it's very hard to say what I think about America. I really hate the gun laws there. Like the fact that everyone can like own a gun is just something so wild to me, and I just don't agree with.
Yeah, I don't want to get
That's
shot
kinda
either.
loud.
I didn't think about that. But I guess
And
the stabbing culture in
I
London's
don't-
pretty bad too as well.
I don't want to get too political, Lori, but I don't care. Whoever says, like, we're in my country, we are not allowed to own a gun, but we can like protect ourselves in different ways. That's for sure. Americans think that gun is like the best way to self-defense, but
I mean, it's probably the
think
most
about it.
efficient, but like,
For sure, but think about it.
I
If
don't know, whatever. I
no
don't know.
one, if no one can own a gun, then how will people? I mean, there are illegal ways
Yeah,
for
because there's
sure
definitely
to
ways to get the
obtain
guns, regardless.
illegal ways to obtain a firearm, but like if it's illegal and if it's like you know, highly illegal, then people will be a bit more safer. I think people will be safer than they are now
Yeah,
in
I don't
in
think it should
America,
be stricter. Um,
because they
yeah,
say that, oh, without a gun, how do you protect yourself? Well, there are other ways, you know. There are other ways for sure, and you can't really run away from a gun, in my opinion. Like it's way harder, but you can certainly like defend yourself better against a guy with a knife or a guy with a bat. You know what I'm saying? But if a guy is like on a distance and you can only run away, that's not really safer, is it? You guys know what I'm saying, right?
I mean, of those ways that you described, I think I'm not picking anything. I'm just trying to be like a devil's advocate. I think a gun would be the most effective
For
way of
sure.
defense because even a knife, you can like stab them, but it won't even be like depending on if the person's actually just stronger than you, it won't be
Yes.
effective.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It should be stricter. I don't
But
think
I'm
everyone
looking
should have
at
access.
our laws here, and I'm looking at America's laws, and there's clearly something very wrong. Like I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna mention school shootings. There are a lot of school shootings in America, and there are none. Why do you think that is? Because here no one really can obtain gun that easily, and they say it's because of self defense. That's why they want to own a gun, and it's their like right to own a gun, but like we don't have a right to own a gun, and we really don't have a we really don't care about it, and this is why we're kind of safer without it. I'm not saying every citizen here in Romania are aren't without a gun. Like some people might actually obtain a gun, but it's very hard, you know. And in America, everyone can basically just like go in and buy guns, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
Not necessarily.
I think you just
America has the background
yeah.
checks for getting
I
weapons.
wanted to
That's
mention that
stricter.
right now. I wanted to mention that, yeah, like you have to like obtain a permit, but uh, I don't know what permit. I mean, um,
I don't know.
at
It's
one point, can't you
it's
own a
definitely
gun
a
in
weird thing
America?
because guns. I don't know if I want. I don't know. I don't know if I want a gun. Like, I think look, guns should be illegal, but yeah, I don't know. I think they should be illegal. I'm with. I don't really want to live in a place where there are guns. To be fair, I don't know. The idea of
Yeah,
like, because even if there are ways that you can find guns and you can get guns illegally, it's definitely going to be a lot less than if they were legal anyway. Like like the ways to find them are going to be a lot less compared to
but
if
yeah.
guns were legal in the
Whenever
country.
I
So
talk about living in America, because that's what the question was, I first the first thing that's gonna pop into my head all the time when I hear that question, like, oh my god, but like there's a lot of people out there who own a gun there. Like, is it really safe? because okay, this is probably the media's fault, but every I see a lot of like shootings in America, especially in LA, and I don't think it's a safe place to live. Basically, what I'm saying.
No, it depends. The
I'm
media
hesit-
definitely does
I'm hesitant to
portray it a lot worse than it is. You have to remember, America is literally is like 3 times the size of Europe. Like, you gotta
Yes.
remember that America is flipping huge. So, like, I don't know. When it
So
seems like there's
again,
loads of things happening, it's a giant country. So, like,
That's
I mean,
that.
continent. So, like,
let me say this.
That's definitely the media speaking to you, because America is definitely not an inherently not safe country to live in.
I do agree
And
that
to be
there's
fair,
unsafe parts in America, but
There's definitely
as a
unsafe
whole,
parts, yeah.
as a
yes,
whole, even the
as
unsafe
a
parts, I
whole,
don't think even the unsafe parts of America, it's not a whole city. It's mostly
listen,
just like
every country is
a
fucked
few
up,
places.
There are very
Every
dangerous parts of
country,
America, like
every country can be dangerous. Like even here, you're not safe everywhere if you think about it in that way.
there's places in this country are very unsafe. If you walk down the wrong block in Chicago or like Detroit, you wearing the color
Yes.
red or some shit, you are gone. Your head is kaput.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like that, even Chicago as a whole, Chicago is not unsafe. It's those like specific parts of Chicago, or like even like those specific
Iraq.
parts of New York that are unsafe. It's not New York City as a whole, or New York as a whole is unsafe. I don't know. It's
It's a complex situation with this
I'd say overall, yeah, like New
gun
York City is definitely.
legalization stuff.
yeah, I don't know.
And I don't think we are very qualified to say
yeah,
anything
first.
about this because we are just like,
Oh, why can't I?
Yeah,
Well,
just
I do say, for Stephen, from hearing you talk, it sounds like you know little to nothing about America.
yeah, that might be true. I'm not gonna say that I know I'm not,
Yeah.
but my observation alone is what I'm saying.
But yeah, I can only speak for myself. I've lived in a very safe neighborhood all my whole life, so I don't even know.
I'm not trying to,
There are
though it
places that
looks
are
like
very
it,
fucked up.
even though it looks like it, I'm not trying to like say America is the worst country ever, because that's definitely not true. There are way worse countries out there.
I don't know. It all depends on what you think. Like,
Plenty of negatives, I'll say. Plenty of negatives going on with our country.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I will
it.
say, when you walk down the street, it is not that many people are obese, as you may have heard.
yeah, but then
Okay.
there we go. This is another stereotype. There's not many people with crooked teeth in England. In fact, I don't really know
Yes.
anybody with crooked teeth that I'm friends with. Maybe that's just like, I don't know. Young people
It's
aren't.
definitely a stereotype. I feel like
It's all
cartoon
about-
characters, like British characters, would always have like buck teeth.
Yeah,
Cartoons.
I don't know. I don't really know anybody who has buck teeth. So
In this country.
British.
the accents is kind of true, but that's just because I don't know. You guys mix up the accents too. Sometimes you act like sometimes the British stereotype is that they speak the Queen's English and they're from like West London or something, or like they have like the proper northern slang.
I was hearing someone in trying to like do a George Washington, like he was pretending to be George Washington, and for some reason he gave him like a cowboy accent.
Yeah,
I was
see,
like,
that's what
"You're
happens when
British."
you
I'm
guys
like,
do
"No."
British accents. Sometimes that's how it
No,
feels
you-
like.
No, the thing is, nobody outside of the UK can actually like tell which accents are which. It all
Yeah.
just sounds British.
Yeah, I guess
I've heard
that's true.
enough to like I know like London sounds like compared to other British accents, but like that's pretty much it. That's all I know.
The London accent is different. Yeah, that's a Scouse accent. That's a
There's one
Geordie
accent
accent.
in America that sounds almost like a British accent. I forgot what it was
Baltimore.
called.
Is it Baltimore? I
maybe
thought
I'll
it was
see if I-
Baltimore.
I want to talk about Baltimore accents. Do you guys know anything about Baltimore accents?
I thought they were the ones that sound like
Lost.
British people.
Or what's the Baltimore accent?
Dude, I don't know if you've seen like those barber videos in Baltimore. They'll just be talking, and it is the most gibberish ever, dude. Like ghettos in Baltimore, you cannot understand what they're saying.
Do I know anybody?
They'll be like sitting in. They'll be saying like, "What you suck you ashalamadugi," and it's like, what did he just say?
What's a pretty rough accent? I kind of forgot what the Welsh accent sounds like. Ross, do you remember what the Welsh
I don't
accent sounds like?
The Welsh accent. I mean, I can't.
You can't do it at first.
Do it myself, but
I forgot what it
know what it
sounds
sounds
like.
like anyway.
Like I generally don't. I know the Scottish one kind of, and the Irish one. And
Scottish and Irish almost sound the same to me. I'm not gonna lie.
it's kind of different. You can tell the difference when you hear a Scottish, you hear an Irish person. But
yeah.
I cannot. Also, Australian and British sound very similar.
No.
They sound similar.
I don't agree with that.
We were watching Smiling Friends, and you couldn't even tell Pim was.
Yeah, but I'm
Australian.
Henki. That's different.
How's it different?
Because I'm
How's it
stupid.
different?
I'm stupid. There's a difference.
How's it different?
The average human being would be able to tell, but I'm not the average human being, sadly. So.
I mean, unless it's like exaggerated Australian, like I don't know, man, jumping on kangaroos.
Yeah, but
type
to be
thing,
fair,
but-
he did sound like a southerner. But I don't talk to many southerners from England. I don't have any southern friends. Well, here I do, but like.
I think I prefer Australian accent to British.
Fair enough.
It's
I don't know,
closer.
man.
Yeah.
I like them both. They funny.
I don't like. I don't know. Europe, like all of Europe, it's problematic, man. We should just be Americas, and then Africa, and then Antarctica, and then Asia, and then we'd be fine.
We lost.
This man Salt hates the British.
Bro hates the British.
I said
Fairs.
all of Europe, to be fair.
He's
Fairs.
making his
All of Europe
personal
too.
mission.
The
Colonization
British
went
like
crazy, so
And the rest of Europe equally.
can't even
Yeah.
hate. I like Italy and Portugal in Europe.
Italy
That's
is
kind
kind
of
of
it.
cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's my favorite country.
Everywhere else is
I
kind of
like
mid.
it. I like Italy so much. I think we talked about this. I just mentioned, I don't know when, but I just mentioned that Italy is like my favorite country, that I want to live in it, you know? I like the language. Yeah.
Is it because of the movie, Luca? Is that...
Actually, no. Because...
No.
No, I think I like the movie Luca because the setting. Because...
Fair enough.
Well, there are some other medias. Ever since, okay, this is gonna sound ridiculous. Ever since Hitman, that Italian map, ever since I played that map in Hitman, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the country. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous, but that's how it starts. Everything starts very weirdly, I think.
Fair enough.
I think they have like the funniest accents.
I love their accent. I want to learn Italian. Italian's such a cool language.
I
Yeah.
tried learning Italian, but I gave up. It's very close to Spanish, kind of like the way some of the words are.
I can see that, actually, yeah.
Like
I've heard-
like the word gabagool.
I've heard Portuguese is close to Spanish. I'm just called into
Because they say thank you in Italian is grazie, and then in Spanish it's gracias,
Gracias,
so
yeah.
very close. And yeah, I don't know, some other stuff that's close to it.
Ross, do you know
Yeah,
Irish?
both Latin languages. So.
Yeah, I do, kinda.
Fair enough. I know Welsh people, like a lot of them actually know Welsh, which is quite cool. I mean, Scottish there's no fucking
We learn it in school, but you won't really grow up speaking it.
fair enough. So you just ditch the language. I mean, yeah. I guess you. I thought you would just gatekeep it. You know, like if like if I knew a language like and it wasn't that popular, I'd gatekeep the hell out of it. Yeah, I would just speak in it and solely that forever. For the rest of the time. Learning languages is fucking hard, man.
Yeah, difficult.
I feel like everyone, at least a lot of people on this server wanted to learn Japanese, and then like, I
Yeah.
don't know, man, I can't be asked to do
Yeah, I
that.
can't be
Like,
asked to
3
do that,
different
bro.
Yeah, I don't
alphabets.
think I ever had an
Forever.
interest in learning it, to be honest.
I
neither,
did.
to be honest.
And I actually learned it for a couple, no, not a couple, like I learned a couple of days. I learned like half a month I dedicated myself to learning Japanese in Duolingo alone.
Duolingo, yeah, what that one that.
It somehow kind of worked because I was able to remember stuff and I was able to say some sentences, but I kind of just gave up halfway, sadly, uh, because I just got bored of it. And
Is Katsu
yeah,
completely fluent?
you know what? He might be because isn't he like
Henki, do
works
you know
there?
What'd you say?
if Katsu is completely fluent?
Oh, he's completely fluent, yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's kind of impressive that he just like he didn't learn the entire language of watching anime, but he learned to speak it of watching that anime, which I find kind of
I can't
like
believe that to this day. That is some cap.
yeah, but apparently it's true because that's what everyone does here. All the people who are not
I
who
used
don't
to
live
know
in
a lot
English
of anime,
speaking
to be fair.
in a lot of
Used to know
English
a
speaking
lot.
countries, they learn English by watching media, and that's it.
Yeah,
Which is
that's how I
kind
learned
of makes
English.
sense to be honest.
Yeah,
When I
that's
came
how we. That's how
when I came to
I kind
America,
of
that's how I
learned.
learned English, and then I forgot Swahili.
Like
So
media,
it's sad.
media is the one that influenced me the most. That is like the most strongest form of like influencing. So yeah,
I guess it makes
How
sense.
old were you when you moved to America? So,
I was 4.
oh,
So-
that was cool. Do you have any memories of other country?
Yes, I remember a lot of just like it was basically just preschool stuff, as well as some of my family, but I don't remember a lot. I don't think I did much before I left, anyways.
And you were 4, so
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I don't remember much before 4.
I don't know. My first memory I remember, I was sat watching Power Rangers. That's all I can remember.
oh my,
That's my first ever memory. I was sat
You know what's
watching
goofy
Power
about Power
Rangers.
Rangers, man? You know how, like, they all wear their clothes like the same colors as the Power Rangers? Do you ever realize how dumb that is? Because they all wear their color coded clothes as, but you can tell like they're the Power Rangers. Like the red guy always wears red, the blue guy always wears blue.
Yeah.
If you really clock it, that's kind of dumb. These
Well,
people
yeah,
in universe
kinda.
can like
Yeah.
the same group of people always hang out, always wearing the same colors.
I wonder who
Shit.
those are. What was your favorite Power Rangers entry, guys? Let's go into this. We all
I
have
like
favorite.
I don't think I was into Power Rangers like that. I like the samurai one.
Everyone loved this. That's what I was gonna say. My favorite was the Samurai one. That was cool. That was dope. And there was
I don't know a single thing about Power Rangers.
that is sad. How do you not know
That's
the Power
good,
Rangers?
man.
Okay, is it good or is it sad?
I mean,
I don't
nostalgic.
know.
I don't know if it's
I
sad.
haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was actually good.
I don't think it was actually good. It's just nostalgic, you know.
I think you ever realize how much shows are just made to sell
Power
toys and
Rangers, one of them.
merchandise? Yeah, that was just so much toys you can make.
Oh man, that
Where
was
did-
every 80s show.
Where did Power Rangers was? What channel was that?
It was on Nickelodeon for me.
It was. I mean, Samurai was on
I-
Nickelodeon.
I
Yeah.
haven't really watched Nickelodeon when I was like a toddler. I think I don't even think we had it in here.
I watched some
It's
SpongeBob
more
episodes.
specific.
You watched iCarly though, right, or something like that?
Yeah, but that was later in life. You know, that was like when I was like 11. But
Fairs.
that's not my toddler years.
I watched
How
some
long was
SpongeBob.
Drake and Josh, man? Oh,
I never watched. I never watched the live action stuff except for my Carly.
I never watched Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
I want to
I
watch
watched-
Drake and Josh. I feel like I'm missing out on
I
something.
just watched iCarly and Victorious.
All I watched is
And-
our Carly.
I guess Sam and Cat.
As I said
guess.
before, the
And
Disney
shit.
live action
That shit's
shit.
probably on like Paramount Plus. Who the fuck is signing up for that?
Paramount Plus.
People
Or
really
subscription
hate Victorious. People
I
really
know.
hate Victorious. But
Yeah,
I
you're
actually like
telling-
it.
Yeah, you were telling us about it the other week. I don't know. I don't think I hated it. I was watching Disney more than Nickelodeon during
Yeah, when out live action Disney stuff went crazy. That's what I watched. Not really.
Oh wow, I thought they were kind of late. Or to be fair, I wasn't very much exposed to those live action Disney movies. But
The Teen Beach
what
movie.
I don't know what I saw, but once I dedicated myself for a day to watch a show on Disney and I just hated it.
Jesse.
You don't remember it though.
Good Luck Charlie. Casey Undercover. Austin and
What
Ally.
was it, Steven, that you were watching?
I thought it was some kind of like. It was definitely not like an American like sitcom thing.
You don't remember Shake It Up?
Shake.
Oh,
What
I
a show.
think I know that one.
What a show. I just watched it because Zendaya was on it. I had a crush on Zendaya, so I was like, I'm gonna watch the show because Zendaya's on it.
Who did it, bro? And then Bella Thorne too. Hell
Yeah, true. Double,
I
dude.
know.
off, man.
She fell the hell off.
No, I think I only used to watch a Wizard of Waverly Place.
Oh
you know,
yeah. I remember watched that.
And sometimes Hannah Montana because they were the most popular ones. But Hannah Montana not actually no, I haven't watched Hannah Montana.
I
just
was
some
watching
episodes.
Wizards of Waverly Place to see if it held up, and it really didn't. It wasn't funny.
Oh, that's sad.
Good luck Charlie holds up to this day.
Oh,
What a goated
none of
show.
them hold up in humor.
Good luck, Charlie's a goated.
Especially Jesse, man.
Jesse,
Oh,
we talked about Jesse. We know.
We did talk
think-
about Jesse.
This is gonna be very shocking to you guys, but I think the best Disney show that was ever created was Gravity Falls.
Wow, what a shock!
That's
Wow.
Well,
It's not as if
wasn't
everyone thinks
expecting,
that. And it is the best Disney show ever created. It's fucking amazing.
Well, animated show. Some people say Star versus is the best one, but I very much disagree.
Very overrated, man. I don't think Star Versus is as good as everyone says, but it was a
Okay, first
I think it's between-
first system was okay, but the other ones, Jesus, that was catastrophic.
what were you gonna say, Will?
It's between that or Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yes, I forgot. Phineas and Ferb.
The Phineas and Ferb Second Dimension movie is one of the best movies ever made, bro. That movie
Also-
goes crazy. That
I've seen
movie.
that movie
have
so
you
many
heard?
times.
Have you heard that it's coming back?
Yes, it is. And Henki does not like it because he does
It's
not.
kind of
an
wild.
optimist.
I just think
you're
it's,
already hating on it, man.
I don't even know why. That was
You know this man,
instinctive.
Henki was hating on No Way Home. He said it was gonna be a disaster.
Henki, only start.
No Way Home
if
is
the
kinda-
writers
if
are
I
not
speak
the
with
same.
Big Trouble.
You were hating on No Way Home. Oh,
If
it's
I
not
speak
gonna
of
work.
Big Trouble in No Way
Holiday,
Home. It was good.
goofy.
The experience was great when it came out, but now if you rewatch it now, it's not actually
I did rewatch it.
slightly
I did
overrated.
rewatch
I
it.
can't lie.
You know how they re-released No Way Home, and I did rewatch it, and they showed the deleted clips in the movie. I was like, wow, I know why they were deleted now. They should have kept them deleted, but it was fun.
And the Scooby Doo this
because
crap
I
is still one of the
talked
worst
about
lines ever
Spider-Man.
said in Marvel history. That Scooby Doo this crap. That is
The
peak
Scooby-Doo the shit,
peak
man.
terrible humor.
That's Scooby Doo.
Doctor Strange in No Way Home, he said, please help me and let Scooby do this shit, and then yeah.
It's really
thing ever.
cringy. Probably the cringiest thing ever said in Marvel ever.
MCU humor, man. It's not good.
True. The thing is, the Guardians movies are always funny, but that's probably because of James Gunn more than anything
You know,
else.
it's kind of funny how everyone was making memes about how DC takes themselves too seriously now, and now
Everybody
it's
hates Marvel for being taken
MCU
themselves.
is not taking themselves too
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah. It's kind of hilarious. I mean, I kind of don't care about Marvel at this moment in time, so.
Yeah.
I'm more excited to see DC projects now than Marvel, to be honest. So maybe you're right, yeah.
No, there's a Flash movie with that one dude, who's
Ezra Miller.
what's his name?
Ezra Miller.
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
Oh.
Were you weirded out when we were watching Perks of Being a Wallflower and knowing that was Ezra Miller?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Thinking about it now. That's kind of crazy. Thinking about what's happened with Ezra Miller now. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
Bro's a real life villain.
Did you guys watch the CW DC shows? The Flash, what a show. Arrow and shit like
No.
that. Oh, God, they were
I
terrible.
watched it. I didn't like it.
Season 1 of The Flash was cool when I watched it, but then you watch it again, it's like, this is absolutely dog shit. This is awful.
Is it still going?
I think it's on its last season, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You guys want to talk about Rockstar games for a second?
I mean, I've only played
You just
GTA
wanna
like
talk about
once,
Red Dead
but
2?
sure.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah. If it isn't about Red Dead 2, because I'm still playing that game.
Well,
I don't want spoilers, but for everything else, that's fine.
okay. Because this is very old news, okay, but I just had to like mention it because I'm kind of excited about it, but I don't know. Did you guys saw the GTA 5 leaks?
The GTA 6 leaks.
GTA 6? I didn't see the leak. I just
Oh
knew
no,
the
no,
rest of it.
GTA 6, yes, sorry.
I didn't see the leak itself.
So yeah, I actually like it was like an hour of clips of GTA 6. I keep saying 5 because that's what I'm used to. But what I saw was a lot of like just messing around and like they barely showed any open world gameplay, just some. But people got very mad about it. People really said, "Oh, this game looks like shit. This game doesn't look like a proper game." Well, that was kind of idiotic because, of course, it's not really a proper game if it's not really finished. But a lot of argument was that it looks shit when it's still in development.
I don't know. I mean, let GTA take its time. It will come out. I mean, they've been waiting on this game release for like 10
I'm-
years now.
I'm
so
worried.
you know,
I'm very worried about Hogwarts Legacy because
I don't,
you
yeah.
guys do you guys know who creates the game now? What company?
I don't know. I
Who's
mean,
the
I don't
same
really care about Hogwarts Legacy to begin with. But, yeah.
I don't care about Harry Potter, but it was at Rockstar's.
I care about it because I didn't, but when I saw the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay trailer, that's when I was like, okay, I never saw a Harry Potter game in my entire Harry Potter movie in my entire life, but I kind of have to for this game, so I did it.
Fair
I
enough.
have the Harry Potter Lego games on my PlayStation.
The Lego games go crazy. Lego games are amazing, bro. Lego Star Wars, the OG collection. That shit went crazy.
Yeah, I played Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. It's very good.
Lego.
Last night, I was just watching some like debates, some actual red pill debates with like Andrew Tate and like some other people. I'm like, wow, this is really stupid. And then I kept watching it, and then I got I became like 2 a.m. and then I was still watching them. I'm like, damn, these are actually really interesting to watch.
Why? Why? Why is it
I'm
interesting?
a red pill now.
Your
Bro
eyes,
was getting
your
red
eyes
pilled.
became glossed over, and you started just chanting Andrew Tate's words.
Bro
Yeah.
is getting red pilled. Before we know it, he's gonna start
Yeah,
talking like
you-
Ringo. It's
You
over.
don't know about Sneeko, right? You guys don't know.
Yeah,
about
he's just like bootleg Andrew
I've
Tate
heard
now.
that.
Yeah, I was watching his debates with, and he's really dumb, but like I keep watching it. I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
Maybe it was really late, but like maybe it was the late talking, but like comes so late he starts spitting, man. Man,
Andrew Tate is my favorite human trafficker.
Very nice.
He's in my top 1 human traffickers of all time.
top one.
Bro is top 1.
He's peak.
He's top G, man. I don't know.
And for this,
I don't know. I know why people watch it now. I know, like, I feel like at the same time it's kind of stupid because you're watching some 2 men talk about something that doesn't really matter for like 3 hours. And then,
Do you
It is-
not
it is-
sense
it is a
the
bit weird.
Do you not sense the irony right now?
yeah, true.
Oh,
we just said
oh,
talking about 2 men.
oh.
That is crazy.
We're just not two.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And for that, I feel like that's come to a very beautiful, logical conclusion of the episode. So, everyone, please say condolences, say goodbyes,
Adios.
and goodbye, everyone.
Adios.
Peace.
Right.
Well, say hi,
And
Judith.
the episode is... Oh, God, we're so calling.